Hi guys, thank you for joining me today for this 20-minute breath focus flow. I'm Charley and this is Yoga4Dancers. I'm really excited to lead you through our practice today. We'll be thinking all about the breath and seeing how we can find a deeper, fuller, cleansing breath down into the belly and the pelvic bowl. So we know as dancers quite often we're so used to high pressure situations and using our bodies quite intensely and taking on a lot of tasks and a lot of things at once. And somehow, somewhere along the way, the breath tends to get a bit forgotten or left behind, or it can get really tight up into the chest. We feel like the shoulders creep up towards the ears and we get a bit stuck in this place, and trying to move from this place is uncomfortable really. So we'll see today if we can really allow the shoulders to drop down. Allow the breath to become more integrated into the whole body, instead of thinking of the breath just coming from the chest and the lungs. So in doing that, hopefully our movements will feel a bit more easeful, free and effortless. And so if you're newer to yoga, totally no worries, just take your time, really honouring wherever you're at today. There's no need to force your way through. See if you can think of this as a really gentle warm-up. If something doesn't feel good, you don't have to do it. You can ease out of it, modify. You know your body better than I do. So moving with less effort, less force, just feel your way through. And if the pace does feel quite slow, just trust in me and really bring your awareness back to you, back to the breath.
Alright then, come and join me in a child's pose. And you can choose the way I'm sitting to have the toes touching. These can be hip width apart, or maybe having the legs together. So whatever's more comfortable for you, to just bring the forehead down. Let the arms be long. See if you can get nice and heavy in the bones. Feel free to wriggle around until you get settled. And just closing down the eyes. Allow the fingers to find that natural sort of curling in that they like to take. So there's absolutely no forcing or holding on. Just take a nice full breath in with your nose. Big exhale through your mouth. Making this sort of ha sound. Take 2 more of those. Big breath through the nose, filling the belly. And big exhale. Go ahead and take 1 more in your own time. Full cleansing breath in. And let it go. Now from here, just allow the lips to close. Letting the jaw be soft. And just starting to breathe in and out through your nostrils. Seeing if you can start to bring your awareness away from the external world, really turning your attention inward. Feeling into the soft rise and fall of the belly, the rib cage. Really simple, just you with your breath. Maybe you start to slow it down, deepen, or you can just notice how it's falling. Keeping your eyes closed and moving really lazily, just start to pad your hands as you inhale over to the right hand side. And you can come as far as you like here. Maybe bring that left palm on top of the right wrist to really bring the forehead down. Take a breath in here, swelling into the left side of the rib cage. And exhale. Let it go, soften down. Inhale, come back through center. So really moving super slow, super soft, really easily. And take it to the other side. Again, take it as far as feels good in your body. Really root down, take a full big breath in. And exhale. Take your time to refine your center and come and roll yourself up. Find a tabletop position. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, have the hips stacked over the knees. Spread through the fingers and take a moment to get settled. Really rooting down, soft elbows. Let the breath travel in through the nose as you soften the belly. Begin to arc the spine, lifting the gaze. cow pose. As you exhale, reverse that action, hug the navel in, press, press, press the floor away. See if you can allow the inhale breath to guide you through as you arc the spine, lift the heart. Exhale, draw the navel in. Really enjoy the stretch for the back of the shoulders. One more, inhaling to open the chest. Lengthening the tailbone away from the crown of the head. And exhale, draw the navel in. Big stretch for the spine. Refine your neutral spine. Really root down through that left palm as you inhale, sweep your right arm high. Exhale, thread the right arm under the left, bending into the elbow, nice twist. Take two more like this. Inhale to open. Exhale to thread down through. Last one, big inhale, open. Exhale, thread it through, and from here we'll pause down, bring some weight into the shoulder, the ear. You can take this top arm up and over if it feels good. Maybe hook the fingers around the thigh and really press down, open the left shoulder, take a big breath in. And exhale, release. Bring the palm down, just refine your tabletop. Turn your left toes out so they'll come off the mat. And step your right foot long, in line with the hip and the knee, and really lifting the hips high. So coming into a sort of baby side plank. From here, take a big breath in, slowly reach your right arm high, right toes lift. As you exhale, curl elbow, knee to nose. See if you can find that nice full breath to enjoy the movement. As you inhale, extend, and exhale, curling in. So less stress. One more, big inhale. And exhale, curl. Inhale to extend. From here, really plug down, refine the floor with that right foot. Keep reaching down, lift out of the waist. And exhale, just crescent over the right leg. Let the gaze fall wherever it wants to fall. Take an inhale to lift up. Exhale, come down. You can use your gaze to see where you're coming down. Take your time, slowly bend that top knee. Take a hold of the foot. Imagine the foot's like a lever. Press it into the hand to open the heart. Enjoy this big opening. And softly release. Step your right toes long. Right palm finds the floor and just walk your way into a downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. Take any little wiggles or movements. Whatever feels nice. Keeping the knees soft to begin. Maybe shaking out the neck. Again, thinking about the breath today. Less force, less effort, just keeping everything nice and chill. Find some stillness. Have your feet hip width apart. Soften the shoulders away from the knees. As you inhale, come high onto the toes. Bring your chin towards your chest as you roll forward, just arriving in your high plank. And as you exhale, soften the knees, undulate back, downward facing dog. So we're making these nice big fluid waves with our breath, with our spine, inhaling to come forward. And exhale, step it back. Take one more. And exhale. From your down dog, slowly lower the knees. So refine your tabletop and we'll take that on the other side. So plug down through the right hand. Big inhale, left arm sweeps open, big twist. And exhale, thread the arm, really reach it through, bending into the right elbow. Big inhale, open. Exhale, thread. One more with your breath. And coming down. We'll pause here, bring some weight into the shoulder and the left ear. You can keep this hand down if that feels good into the twist. Or you can take it up and over if you did so on the other side. Snuggle the fingers by the left thigh. And just pause here. Still see if you can find a nice big breath in through the nose. And exhale, release. Bring the right hand down. Take your time to turn the right toes out. Step the left foot down. Really root the sole of the foot down to begin with so you feel this lift into the hips. And then steady yourself as you inhale, left toes grow long, left arm reaches overhead. Exhale, slow curl. So just gently awakening the center as you inhale, extend. Exhale, curl. Big inhale to extend. Last one, curling in, so you can keep your gaze and jaw soft. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And slowly press the floor away, find the foot into the ground. Really root down to lift out top of the waist. And then softly coming over. Drop the right shoulder down as you inhale to lift up. Bringing your gaze down maybe to find the floor. Take your time as you bend your top knee. Taking hold of the foot. Gently press it into the hand. Allow the gaze to be free as you open the heart. One breath. And exhale, release. Extend the foot. Arm away from each other. And just take your time. Pedal out the feet. Find maybe a nice big sigh. If anything feels stressed or uncomfortable, you can come down to child's pose. You can even hippie on pause and rejoin me. And we'll just pause here. So again, keep the knees soft. Soften your weight evenly between the hands and the feet. Take a breath here. And soft exhale. Really see if you can soften your effort. The next time you inhale, bring your gaze towards your hands and just take a slow walk, one foot out to the other, till you find your feet hip width in a forward fold. Feel free to keep the knees bent here. Whatever feels good for you, allow the arms to hang heavy. Just folding over, really rooting down through the feet. Connecting to this hug of gravity. Super simple, super chill. Take a breath in. As you exhale, deepen the bend in the knees, drop the tailbone, slow roll up through a round spine, come all the way to stance. When you arrive, big inhale, sweep both arms high. As you exhale, prayer to heart center, standing tall. Inhale, sweep both arms high, follow with the gaze. As you exhale, folding forward, hinge at the hips. This time as you inhale, lifting halfway, hands slide across the shins. Exhale, fold. Ride the breath, big inhale, come to stand. Exhale, prayer to heart center. One more like that, so really connect the movement to the breath. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold. Inhale to lift, long spine, open the heart. Exhale, fold. From here, plant your hands down, step your left leg back. Find a low lunge and then soften that back knee down. You can keep the back toes tucked or untucked. You decide. From here, inhale, sweep your arms either side of the face, ease out of that thigh. And exhale, soften the hips down, allow the elbows to draw wide as you fold forward. Two more of these. So inhale to lift. Exhale, fold. Big breaths to support. One more, big inhale. And exhale. From here, bring both hands down. Lifting that back knee, find your low lunge. Just step it back. Downward facing dog. We'll take a breath in. And exhale. When you're ready, step that left foot forward by the left thumb. Softly lower the back knee down. Take your time, find the alignment of the feet. And from here, inhale, sweep the arms. Take this little pulse out of the thigh and enjoy the exhale as you sink deep into the hips. Cactus the arms wide. Two more. Inhale to sweep. Exhale to press. One more. Big inhale. And soft exhale. Folding all the way forward. Tuck the back toes. Find that engagement of the center here to gently step this left foot to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Checking in with the shoulders if they're up by the ears. Keep everything soft. You can keep the heels lifted here, so we're not forcing or jamming our way anywhere. Take a big breath in. Soft exhale through the mouth. When you're ready, go ahead and lower your knees. Just take a moment of pause in your child's pose. So really finding this nice big rounding off the spine. Close down the eyes. See if you can send your awareness to the back of the rib cage. So really swelling into that space. And allow everything to soften on the exhale. From here, drop the weight down in the tailbone. Just roll yourself up, sitting nice and tall. And then go ahead and sweep your legs round. Extend the legs out in front. Give the thighs a little wobble, let them be soft. Maybe remove the flesh around the buttocks. Find the sit bones. Sitting nice and tall. Draw your right knee in. Stack it over the left. Take your time, and if you feel that there's a lot of rounding in the spine here to find the sit bones, you might want to keep this left leg long. Or you can bend the knee and find the sit bones here. So you decide, really rooting down. You can root down through that right foot. Bringing the right fingers behind you. Take a big inhale, sweep the left arm high. And as you exhale, starting to twist over to the right. So you could hook the elbow, or you can wrap it around, whatever feels more comfortable. And again, when we're coming into our twist, we're not jamming our way there and forcing the breath. So we're using the breath to help as you inhale, lifting tall. And exhale, just gliding through. So if it feels like the breath is stressed or stuck, then just ease out of the twist, it's fine. So take one more breath wherever you landed. Maybe the gaze falls over the right shoulder. Slowly release. Unravel the legs. Take it to the other side. So again, you can have the leg extended or bent. Take your time, refine the sit bones. Left leg over right. Big inhale, right arm lifts this time. And exhale, coming to the twist. Either hooking the elbow or you can wrap it around. Use these left fingers as you grow down. Plug down to grow tall rather. And then exhale. Take another breath. Lifting out of the waist. And exhale, soften. Slowly release. Unwind, unravel the legs. And come to sit at the top of your mat. Or just bring the fingertips down. Take a little windscreen wipe of the knees side to side, easing out any stress into the hips. Just a couple. And then we'll refine the floor with the feet. Bring both palms around the shins or the front of the knees. As you inhale, flare the feet, flex the toes, lift the chest. And exhale, mat the feet down as you drop the shoulders, roll them really high. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale to sink back. So enjoy the stretch for the back body, chin to chest. Taking one more big inhale. And exhale. Pausing here, take a big breath in. And as you exhale, enjoy just rolling down the spine. Allow the body to land down. Give yourself a nice big cuddle. Wrap the arms around the shins, the knees. Take a little sway side to side, giving a little massage for the spine. Notice what's going on in the breath. Can you allow the back of the neck to be heavy? Slow everything down again. And it might be nice to take a happy baby before we find our Shavasana. So you can flex the feet, really flex the feet. Take your peace fingers around the big toes, through the inside of the knees. Draw the feet wide, drop the knees down so you'll feel the stretch into the groin. And keep actively flexing the feet as you take a little rock side to side. A little stretch for the groin. Allow the back of the neck to be heavy again. So notice if it's kind of lifted off. Feel the connection with the ground. And whenever you've had enough of this, you can start to make your way into Shavasana, our final relaxation. So really sending the legs out long, allow them to be floppy. We've got a minute or so here. So allow the legs to be really just relax. Allow the arms to come down. They can be wider than the mat here, so they don't have to be super close. Maybe find a soft drawing down of the shoulders so the collarbones are open. And see if you can close down your arms. And just allow the whole weight of you to meet the ground. If you need to make those last little wiggles or shimmies to get comfortable, do so. We so rarely take this rest and this time for ourselves. Take a full breath in, maybe the fullest breath you've taken throughout this practice. Feeling into the rise of the belly. Chest expands. Pausing here, hold the breath. And then big exhale, sigh out through the mouth. Letting it go. Allow the muscles to be totally relaxed,
bones heavy, almost as though you can imagine that you're laying in this sort of wet slab of clay, and the whole imprint of you is just softening down. Just let the lips close and let your breath find whatever rhythm it wants to take here. No force, just breathe. And do you want to tell me when like a minute is up?
Yeah.
So just do a minute, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Just take another breath in, nice and big into your belly. Soft exhale through your mouth. And from here, still keeping your eyes closed if you can. Just welcome in some really slow, gentle movements of your fingertips and your toes. Enjoy feeling into those little sensations. Enjoy the feeling of not rushing as you allow any other movements that feel nice. Maybe getting into the wrists, the ankles, moving the neck. Maybe taking a big stretch of the arms overhead as you flex the feet. Hug the knees into the chest one last time. Big squeeze. From here, just roll onto the right hand side. You can make a pillow with your arm. Just pause for a second. Get heavy. Absolutely no rush. Whenever you're ready, just join me by pressing up through that left hand. Come to find a comfortable seat. Whatever that looks like for you. Just bring your hands to prayer at your heart center. Bow down your head.